Love is truth. The lie is fear. The lie that is very real to us, in form of this virus, in form of a terrorist, in form of a bully at school, in form of somebody who drives you nuts. Somebody who cuts you off in the street in traffic, or you get angry, you get upset. Every time you get upset, that's where the opportunity is for learning. When you are with people who drive you really up the wall, these are your greatest teachers. I know it's easier said than done, but I can help you put this awareness into practice. That's really the point of my being here, and also the point of realize to actualize. So anyway, but ultimately you don't even need me. You can, again, begin on the process for yourself by just being aware and letting go if you need to control or change things around you, because that's impossible. You cannot ever change things on the outside. Like, we cannot change other people. But by us learning to be different and to look at things differently, the things we look at change. Everything changes when we change. I always thought it was funny. I was, homeless for a while in San Francisco. There always people say, "You got some change?" I was like, how can you ask somebody for change? You got to be changed. I said that to many homeless people back then, but they didn't quite understand for obvious reasons. But still, yeah, that's the idea of change, So take a change, take a heart, be the change. I invite you to that, to this community. Even now, or especially now during this very unique period in our human history, in our human development with this virus, people are afraid of even getting together or whatever. I invite you on Zoom. It's a great way to really connect, have a real heart-to-heart conversation, and a conversation which I guarantee you will help you to begin to look at things differently, look at yourself differently, look at, the challenges in your life, the difficult people in your life as an opportunity for you to learn, to really learn, real learning, which is a learning about ourselves. As we learn about others, we learn about ourselves. We really get to know ourselves. To gain this knowledge is true knowledge of self. Because then when you realize yourself, your real self, that self that you share with others, I like that play with yourself, ourselves. You realize yourself, ourselves, and you actualize yourself based upon this awareness, you set yourself free. Now is the time. Now is everything. So join me now. And now, I hope you enjoy this. I hope it triggered something. Maybe it changed something for you. Maybe something actually even sense. Because ultimately also the whole point of life is to make sense out of this nonsense that we're all part of every day. That we see if you just turn on the television, if you look at the news, what is happening in the world. Or just look in our neighborhood, look in our cities, what's happening there. Even at home. That's what actually kills human interaction and being free together. Because there's one person in charge. Or a few people in charge, or a family in charge in this world. A couple of families. It doesn't really matter. They're not the enemy. We created them. And we can uncreate them, co-create them, recreate them by taking power away. Every moment when something upsets you, irks you, makes you feel bad, you're afraid, that's the moment to realize, to actualize. Hey, there's nothing to fear but fear itself. Love is the way. Love is everything.